Did you know that the wealthiest and most heavily funded artificial intelligence laboratory in America has just deployed a model that completely flips the Washington trade war narrative on its head? Mira Murati, the legendary former chief technology officer of OpenAI, has officially launched her startup's first open weights model, Linking Inkling, but the most explosive detail is that this $2 billion American model was not built on domestic architectures but was trained entirely utilizing China's DeepSeek and Kimi computational blueprints. Watch this video until the very end because today we are exposing the massive double standards and geopolitical traps reshaping the global silicon landscape. A massive seismic shift has just disrupted the global artificial intelligence landscape, catching Western security agencies completely off guard. Mira Murati, the former technology architect at OpenAI who oversaw the historical releases of ChatGPT and GPT-4, founded Thinking Machines Lab in February 2025, raising a record-breaking seed capital of $2 billion. Within just 9 months, the startup has delivered its first flagship model, Inkling. While the model features a massive 975 billion parameters, its underlying architecture is built directly upon the mixture of experts system introduced by China's frontier DeepSeek model. For the last 18 months, the prevailing political rhetoric in Washington has accused Chinese laboratories of systematically distilling American proprietary weights to build competing systems. However, the arrow now points in the exact opposite direction. Thinking Machines Lab utilized synthetic data generated by Moonshot AI's Chinese model, Kimi, to successfully bootstrap and post-train Inkling. The development is highly critical because as the US State Department drops procurement bans to make Chinese openwares models radioactive for Western enterprises, the premier American openwares alternative is literally built on Chinese foundations. Inkling boasts impressive multimodal capabilities, natively processing text, audio, images, and video feeds within a single massive context window of 1 million tokens. During eternal evaluation benchmarks, the model demonstrated high level of agentic autonomy, writing its own fine-tuning scripts, running to job on the Thinker platform and self-evaluating the results without human oversight. However, when measured against China's GLM on headline benchmarks, the American model trails behind, posting 63.8% on terminal bench compared to GLM's massive score of 82.7%. This technical performance gap highlights a massive commercial and policy paradox for Western businesses. As congressional committees launch investigation into companies utilizing Chinese software models. Meta has shifted its strategy by keeping its Llama 4 series proprietary. This left a massive vacuum in the Western open source market, which Inkling is designed to exploit, essentially because US procurement policies prevent enterprise buyers from integrating superior Chinese models. They are forced to purchase licensed domestic models built on Chinese code bases at a premium. A detailed structural analysis reveals that Washington's export restrictions have inadvertently placed American companies at a massive structural disadvantages. A competing startup located in Singapore, Europe, or Southeast Asia can freely utilize China's superior and virtually free open web platforms to build elite downstream applications. Meanwhile, enterprise developers located in Austin or New York are legally restricted to weaker domestic permitted options. This represents a historic first in modern computational history where American technological dominance is actively crippled by its own protectionist policies. This brings you this brings us to the ultimate geopolitical and semiconductor question. Have Washington's trade restrictions on advanced computing backfired, leaving American companies locked out of the world's most advanced open source architectures? And is Mira Murati's new model the definitive proof that intellectual leadership in artificial intelligence has officially migrated from Silicon Valley to Beijing? Will Inkling succeed in shielding American enterprise, or are we witnessing the beginning of a structural decline where protectionism permanently isolates Western engineering from the frontier of global innovation? Share your detailed insights in the comments below. Stay connected for the most rigorous, accurate coverage of global tech wars and machine learning. Subscribe to AI Revolution, press the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and smash the like button to join our elite journey. Join the frontier of AI Revolution.